Good morning, guys. I don't know when you're gonna be watching this, but when I'm making this video, it's 6 a.m. in the morning. This car, the Dewbauchee 770, just came out in GTA 5 Online, and I needed to do a video on it right away, guys, and show you what this car actually is, because the last car, the 811, it did come out really early, and I wanted to get it out to you guys quicker, so I kind of woke up earlier to help you guys, to actually make this video earlier so I can help you guys out even more by uploading it a bit quicker. So I just purchased the car. It's around $700,000, and as always, this is recorded gameplay. So I just call it in, do a little overview from the top and just some of my first impressions of the car. So overall, it is a nice car. There's no doubting that. It does look really nice. Unfortunately, someone had crashed into my car, and the windshield was broken. The AI in this game don't know how to drive. They just crash into whenever your car is there. They just crash into it like it's not even there. So I just enter in, and I do notice a few things I don't like. I don't like this interior in particular, and doors. Come on, they could have done something better than that. That does not look good. It just looks like a I don't know, like a canvas sheet on the door. So that was really bad. I don't think they're gonna fix that because it's in the car design. So they would probably have to remake the file for the car. So I'm not too much of an expert on that stuff, but I don't think that it's gonna be fixed. So I think we're gonna have to get used to that door. Just pretend it's canvas on your door. So I just drive it in. I don't notice too much about the handling yet. I'll talk about that a little bit later on. But I wanted to talk about the main things. One of the main things about this car, and it was that I didn't get enough customization. I was hoping we would get a lot more, but these are just some of the basic things. Like the customization on this car, it's the same to a Vapid minivan, with the exception of the exhaust and the spoiler. That's it. It's basically a Vapid minivan when it comes to customization. So I was pretty annoyed about that. I was hoping we'd get a little bit more. I actually went through a lot of the colors, and I noticed a lot of the red colors, like red, orange, yellow colors, and sometimes green. They look really nice on this car. For some reason, I'm actually not too sure. If you guys could let me know in the comments, is this a Corvette, or is this supposed to be an Aston Martin? I'm actually not too sure about that, guys. So if you guys could just clarify that in the comments, that would be really nice to you guys. So I just put an orange. Usually I try to go for what the car would look like in real life, but I wasn't too sure whether it's an Aston Martin or a Corvette, so I just went with orange because it actually looked nice on the car. I just kept the pearlescent as gold and the metallic as bright orange, and I actually never mentioned this guy in my previous car customization guides, but I'm actually going to show you guys how to get free wheels for your car. So I'm just going to go over there in a bit, and I just go through some of the other colors, guys. They don't look that amazing, but I just go through them anyway, just so you guys have an overview of what they would look like on this car. I kind of like my crew color on this car too, but it was kind of expensive, and this car already cost me quite a lot, and I just didn't want to put that color on, and it didn't look that nice either, so I left that color alone. I just stayed with the color I already had on this car. So the spoilers, a lot of them, they kind of look weird on the car, so I just went with the high level spoiler. If you're gonna put a spoiler on this car, I think you should stick with the low level spoiler or the high level spoiler. The other two don't look like they're supposed to be on the car. So this is how you get free wheels, guys. You have to go down. I'm actually not sure if there's an event going on right now, but it's been like this for the past month or so. If you go down to wheels and you go to high-end wheels, and then you select chrome wheels, you can actually get all those wheels for free. So if you want carbon wheels, I know they can cost around $25,000. You can actually get those for free now. So that is a little tip I wanted to let you guys in on. So hopefully it does, it's not much of a discount, but it is better than paying $25,000 for carbon wheels. So, and they are free, so I mean it doesn't get any better than that. I just went through the colors one last time just so I didn't change my mind. So I was sure these are the colors I want to stick with. I mean, I could come in later, but for the sake of this video, I wanted to show you guys the colors one more time. Lime green actually does look good on this car. Like I mentioned, the more reddish colors like yellow, orange, and green, they actually look better. But as you go towards like blue and purple and the other colors, they don't look nice. So I think you should stick with bright colors on this car. And for the neon lights, I guess you can just make them go however you want with the car. I just chose orange neon lights. So this is the part where I actually start talking about the handling of this car. And I know what you guys think, it's recorded gameplay, but I actually do remember pretty well about how this car handles and everything. So I'm just going to be telling you guys some of the things I remember. Now, the engine, it doesn't make any, like, I don't know, like unique roars or anything like that. It's just a simple, straightforward engine. I wasn't expecting anything too amazing. It is a sports car, so there's no amazing engine noise or anything like that. It's just like it's almost like a quiet car. The handling, the only problem I had with the handling was that it has little traction. Like it gets off the ground really easily, and then it's really hard to get it back on the ground. And the drifting is actually pretty fine with this car. I wouldn't say it's like out of this world crazy, but it's not bad either, and the handling's not that amazing either. It's like in between. I actually don't know what I would compare it to, like if there's any in-car games, and you guys may have just seen the traction is a little bad on this car. It does get off the ground really easily, unlike the other cars. It may be because it's a light car, but honestly I'm not an expert on that, so you might have to check on some other sources or stuff like that. But this is just to give you guys like an overview on the handling of this car. So the drifting in this car is fine, just like the other the recent cars that were added. This was a pretty yeah, it was like a pretty nice car. I'm actually happy about the price tag on this car. I was expecting it to be somewhere in the millions, but I am pretty happy that Rockstar, you know, kept it in the sports range price. So I mean, actually no, it's like one of the most expensive sports cars in the game, right? Yeah, it is the most expensive sports car in the game right now. So this is how I see it, guys. You can either buy this car, or you can buy a Turismo and have $195,000 left over. So this isn't one of the best cars when it comes to budget, but I think it's just one of those cars that you have just to like show off. There's like, the only special thing about it is the design of this car. I do like how they incorporated like two different cars. Like they have the bonnet of like a Corvette, but then the trunk reminds me of an Aston Martin. I don't know if you guys can see it too, but just let me know in the comments, and I really do hope that one of you guys could just like clarify on what this car is actually supposed to be like, what real life cars this is based off of. And going forward in the future, this is actually what I would like to see from Rockstar: more realistic cars that are based off like real life versions. I know they did this with the previous 811. It does look like a Porsche 918 Spider if you do customize it correctly. So I'm pretty happy about that they're going towards more, like they're aiming for more realistic cars. So overall, this is a good car. It's not the best. I wouldn't recommend that you go out and buy it right away, but it's an okay car. If you have $1 million you can spend, I guess you can spend it on this. And that door, it's just getting to me. I don't know if they're gonna fix that. So I think I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. Just let me know in the comments, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It really does help us out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.